Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and Mama Manning too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland. Welcome to May 15th. It's a Thursday, and it's a B day. And it's raining out a little bit again.
It is.
It is, but not too bad. And it's Fine Arts Night after a great top 10 night last night.
That ceremony was awesome.
Yeah. Great bunch of kids, a lot of success, incredible amount of work that got completed there. The amount of accolades and commendations that were listed for the 10 of them that was great. And I do like how there was that collegiality of all of them where they were in that cohort from COVID in 8th grade.
Yes.
And a lot of them came from that group. So whoever's in charge of that 8th grade group, congratulations. You just graduated a ton of incredibly.
They're involved in so many activities, sports, clubs. Gosh,
I think last night every sport. I could be wrong, but I'm just spitballing here. Every sport, every club, every activity was represented by them. Oh yeah,
almost all.
Almost all. Good portion of them. Just about all of them. And every accelerated class as well.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
So it was that was crazy. It was a good time. Good time was had by all that were there. And it's an incredible achievement after 13 years of schooling, kindergarten through 12th grade, and maybe even if they had some preschool before that. So I guess they're just innately smart too, maybe. I don't know. But it looks like a lot of hard work went into it.
A lot of hard work, period.
A lot of hard work.
Yep.
A lot of late nights. I bet you a few of them pulled overnighters too.
Oh, yes.
That's how you get work done.
That's right.
But that is yesterday. Today is today. And today is the day that McDonald's appeared on the map. It was first opened in San Bernardino, California, to become one of the most famous places for Mr. Tomlin and I to get coffee in the afternoon.
Is this the original McDonald's?
The original.
Or the McDonald's?
The original McDonald's, not
okay.
the refurb one. And if you watch the McDonald's movie, it's an incredibly
epic movie.
Yeah, incredible, a fascinating movie on how they were going to automate and speed up everything that happened and really coin the phrase fast food or food done fast.
My favorite part of the movie is when they go to that blacktop and they lay out the kitchen and they're trying to figure out how to
where everything's and how they're going to walk through it and what.
Did you see the movie together?
No. But maybe that is. Maybe we set up a screen in the backyard, get a coffee from McDonald's, sit in the car and watch it. Yeah, it'll be good. I don't know.
It's not the craziest thing in the world.
It isn't. It isn't. There are crazier things that we could have done or do. And today's day is Straw Hat Day. I did expect you to be wearing your straw hat.
My straw hats are out. It's raining. So.
Oh, you're not supposed to wear it when it rains.
It can really.
It did say. Well, one of the rules. I sent you that link, and it had a little quiz at the bottom, and I forgot to.
Oh, I didn't take the quiz. I should take the quiz.
It was just 3 questions, but I'll go see if I can't find it while you're doing the news. And today's notable birthdays: Andy Murray.
Oh, tennis.
Yeah, a tennis player. And Ray Lewis.
Oh,
yeah. Football. And Chaz Palminteri, actor.
Oh.
And that's all I got. So let's see what's happening in the building. That was a little disjointed transition right there. Pom poll of the week. Is it Coke or Pepsi? Make sure you get in there and vote. We got to figure this out. I really think Coke is going to have it. National Honor Society. All junior chapter members have to be there today after school. That is your meeting. And tonight is Woodland Regional High School Fine Arts Night. So if you have any art to display, it should be hanging up in the hallways down there. 5 o'clock is going to be the Honor Society induction. 5:30, there's going to be art viewing, talking to the artists themselves, asking what their impetus were if they're strolling the hallways. And then at 6:30 is the musical performance in the auditorium. So it is a fun night packed 5 to about 7 p.m. tonight. So if all the sports get rained out, feel free to swing in here. Or if you get to see an early game, come on over to Fine Arts Night. Let's see. Donate your clothes. That's going to be next week. Veterans Forum is next week as well on 5/22nd. 5/22nd. And if you're interested to see who's gone to Southern Connecticut State University, we have quite the collection of Southern alum here at Woodland. And if you go and take a look at the slideshow, there's a picture of everybody online right now. So if you go look at the slideshow, yeah, everybody's holding up. Is that the one with the
Not
W's?
the one. No.
It's not the one holding up the W's.
No.
Or the Hawks, because you can do the W's. That's Woodland.
Yeah.
But then if you do this, it's a W. It's the Hawk. Look, it's flying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a proper response to that.
Mm-hmm.
And let's get those library books in. They need to get there. I don't know what the punitive action is going to be.
I'm looking at this picture. Is that an EpiPen?
I don't think it's an EpiPen, but it is quite the meme she has selected for today's library book warning. Get them back. May 30th. Time is ticking down. You have 15 days. 15 days from right now. And don't forget to charge Chromebook every night. Listen to us every morning. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Good morning, Cup Top Story Star Day. I can't find the quiz. I found a lot of facts on
Oh,
there.
yeah, hold on. I know which national day it is. Hold on. I'm freed up now, so now I can do it.
I'm curious about this.
National Day.
All right, so a couple top stories to start your day. First off, Pope Leo XIV has re-entered the Apostolic Palace. I don't remember how to say that right.
That sounds like that song. I
believe that's the origins of
That's
it. Yes.
There very well could be.
So his predecessor, Pope Francis, famously did not live in the papal apartments. He would just show up and work at the papal apartments while he remained in the guest house next door. Pope Leo XIV, it appears that he will be taking up residence once again in the Apostolic Palace. All right. Negotiations aimed at resolving the conflicts involving Russia and Ukraine are planned for today in Istanbul, representing the first direct discussions in over 3 years. These talks follow Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine and come after intense international pressure and previously failed negotiations without significant concessions. Russian President Vladimir Putin will not be in attendance. This comes after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky expressed that he was willing to meet Putin in person today. UK government announced on May 15th that foreign states could own up to a 15% stake in British newspapers and news magazines, reversing a previous 2024 ban that was put into place after Abu Dhabi-backed Redbird IMI's attempt to take over the Telegram and the Spectator.
Interesting.
All right.
Airstrikes by Israeli forces targeting both northern and southern areas of Gaza on Wednesday resulted in at least 70 fatalities. The strikes followed Hamas's release of an Israeli-American hostage on Monday, and came as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed to halt to the offensive before Hamas is defeated. UK has become the fastest growing G7 economy after a strong first quarter. All right, question for you guys. Who are in the G7?
France,
France,
Germany,
UK,
United States. Did we
United
skip
States.
that one?
Yep. you skipped
Spain,
that. Not Spain.
No.
We're on 4, right?
You're on 4.
Japan.
Japan, 5.
Ireland,
Canada.
Canada.
We're down to 1 left.
Down to 1 left.
US.
Already said that.
Oh. I wasn't listening.
I am not sure.
Italy.
Italy.
Really?
Italy.
All right.
All right. And last but not least, I know you're a fan of Shogun.
I am.
All right. So Cosmo Jarvis, star of FX's smash hit series Shogun, will star as future Soviet leader Joseph Stalin in a new series called Young Stalin.
I thought we were going to have Shogun news like on the next season, but you really kind of blindsided me there.
He's doing more.
He's doing more. Yeah. No.
That's all I got for you.
All right. Here's your quiz.
All right. What do we got?
All right. Number 1, can you wear a straw hat at night?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
That is incorrect.
That is
According
incorrect.
to whom?
You can wear it
according to
day or night as long as it's not. Oh, assuming, and that's formal get together.
Yeah. So you
Yes,
can wear
as
it
long
at
as it's not a
night.
formal,
Yeah.
formal night
Well,
together.
Well, it depends what kind of straw hat, because you're allowed to wear a
No,
boater.
it's-
No, you are allowed to wear a boater
Here we go.
in lieu of a Homburg.
What was a boater was originally a woman's hat,
Yeah, in the
Before-
1860s. Yeah.
but things go that way.
Listen,
Yeah.
clothing is all about moving genders left and right all the time.
Yes. 80s rock bands will show you that is true.
Listen, women stole high heels from men. The purpose of high heels is to be able to ride horses. You can dig into your stirrups. It comes from the Turks. Became fashionable in France. The men started wearing it. The women stole it from us. If you have men's dress shoes, you still wear high heels.
Well, there you go. I'm wearing sneakers today, but how long will a straw hat last typically? I'm giving
Tradition- all right,
daily
so
wearage.
Traditionally, you're
Jeez.
supposed to burn your straw hat every year. However, an actual straw hat, if you take care of it, will last a couple of years. I have one that's like 5 or 6 years old.
It does. It says it can last more than a year,
There you
but
go.
the year of the burning is there. Who made the first straw hat in the U.S.?
No idea.
The first documented straw hat was made by 12-year-old Betsy Metcalf in 1798.
This sounds like
Thank you, Betsy.
This sounds like the Betsy Ross story.
Yes, I don't know. So,
What else you got?
what type of straw hats are there? You've already given a few.
Boater, Panama, fedora.
That's the ones I have listed.
Okay.
So that's all I got.
Those
And
are the ones I have. So
let's see. And in New York in 1922,
the riots.
the straw hat
The straw
riot
hat
broke
riots.
out.
Some, if I remember correctly, some business changed the date of Straw Hat Day.
They didn't. People were wearing it after summer.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it
Well,
broke into a
Wool
big
Hat
fight.
Day. You had
Had to switch to your hats.
yeah, it's Wool Hat Day or Felt Hat Day. You have to switch, and you switch it all. If you continue to wear it past then, that's a major faux pas. And that used
We
to
have
be,
always been a country divided.
listen. I went through this morning and I switched my winter hats and my summer hats. Although I did wear a winter hat today, although I'm not supposed to. It's a rainy, rubbish day. So all of my wool hats.
Should we get into a fight? Should we start a riot?
We only later.
Let's start a riot.
So my fedora got put away. All my
Did you
wool hats
hear
got put away.
Tomlin wore his winter hat?
Listen,
I opened the door
It's
for
the
him. Yes.
spring.
I know.
You must have been appalled. Absolutely appalled. You should have looked at the top of his head and be like, "Oh my God, that's a winter hat."
Just knock it off my head and start screaming.
But we worried about different things back 100 years ago. That's the news with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Baba Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike three call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Mama Manning.
Good morning. Good morning. Yesterday,
Yes. What hat were you wearing?
Wednesday.
Yes.
Oh, I was wearing many hats yesterday. Girls
As you do.
tennis silenced St. Paul 7-0.
Ooh, that's quiet.
Boys baseball
Yep.
knocked out Noggy
Ooh, that was. We're waiting to see what was going to happen there.
2-0. Today we have more rain, but this is what is scheduled. We have boys tennis versus Torrington 3:30 at home. Girls tennis versus Noggy 3:30 away. And baseball versus St. Paul 4:45 away.
That's a lot going on.
Yes, and NBA.
They should clean up a little bit, though. I think it should clear
Oh,
up.
that was correct, by the way. Correct spelling.
It was excellent.
Yep.
Excellent.
So we have tonight. We have Denver and OKC.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. How come you don't get that? Thank you.
You're welcome.
And last night,
Yep.
Celtics,
Mm-hmm.
they knocked out the Knicks. And they're playing again tomorrow night. I'm
I've
exhausted
never
with the
heard you
series.
so disappointed in hearing that the Celtics are going to continue playing.
It is torture. So good luck.
All right. And now you got to put on your interviewer's hat.
That's right.
And that's the sports with Mama Manning.
This morning, we are joined by the one and only Zach Sharkey. Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you.
Zach is one of our captains for the golf team. So tell us about the season so far, Zach.
The season's been really fun. We've gotten a lot of opportunities to play at different courses like
Mhm.
Oxford Greens, Hopbrook and Naugatuck, and we're actually playing at some country clubs next week, so I'm excited about
Oh,
that.
all right.
Yeah, so we're gonna play at some nice courses. We've been struggling a little, like record-wise, but as the years progress, we've definitely gotten better and better. And as of right now, we're only like one spot away from moving up to
Wow.
states.
Fantastic.
Wow.
From states. So
That's another
There you
handful right
go.
there. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite course of all of them?
well, probably Oxford Greens because I play there the most, and
Yeah.
I'm just the most familiar with it.
It is
So
challenging.
it is challenging, but I tend to shoot good on there. So
What's your
Good.
favorite hole on there?
on there,
Yeah.
I like the fifth hole. It's a par 4.
All right.
It's pretty straight. There's some trouble on the right because you could hit into houses, and you don't want to do that because there's some crazy people over
I
there.
know exactly that hole. They are up against the fence.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
the right side.
Yes.
There's a bunker on the left. You want to just hit a nice shot down the middle, and then have a decent approach. And I mean, that's golf.
So you get a great shot off the tee, and then you get to pick a good iron out of the fairway.
Yeah, usually I'm hitting a 3-wooder driver off the tee. And I'll be around like, I'll have maybe like 130 to 110 yards left into the pin, and depending on like the wind that day, I'll play like from a pitching wedge to like a
Pitching wedge at 130. All right, I can't go golfing with you. I might be able to get 50 out of that.
well when I'm with the wind, like because wind plays a huge factor in golf.
Absolutely.
It definitely helps like with those types of shots. But yeah, if
Who else is on the team?
Elias, Mascarlato,
It's a big team.
Yeah,
I
it's a
saw
big
the
team.
roster. There's a lot of people listed.
Alex
Youngsters.
Luddy. Yeah, there's a lot of people on the team. It's hard to get everybody out because we only have 6 spots to play.
Ah,
So like
you gotta
today,
rotate.
today we're going to like the driving range.
Hmm.
And most people could show up there usually, and then we'll have practices up at the soccer field, just practicing our chipping and our short game,
Nice.
and we'll get a lot of people up there. But when we go to like courses, like they're business, so we can't really get like
Right.
too many groups out. So usually it's like you bring 6 from one team and 6 from the other team, and you do pairs like Elias and I are seated 1 and 2, and then we'll go against like another team's 1 and 2, and then so on.
Do you have ladder ranking?
Yeah.
So when do you guys get to compete for that? Do you have specific days that you do ladder competition? Do you want to explain what the ladder competition is?
So we don't do ladder competition. It's just like we are in a ranking pool.
Yeah.
Like out of 75 golfers. And depending on where you're seated, we'll place you in a certain group at NVLs. So like you go out in foursomes in NVLs, and like the top 4 players will go out first, then the next 4, then the next 4. But you usually send your top 5 guys from each team. So.
And how do you guys determine your top 5 for Woodland? Is it a single day event, or is it just scores that you've turned in over?
It's just scores turned in over the past days, because this is a varsity sport, so like we need to get our best people out there.
Absolutely.
It's kind of hard to rotate, but yeah, that's how we determine like if you've been playing a lot and got a lot of matches under your belt, then you'll most likely get seated in.
How long have you been golfing?
This is my 3rd year. I
Third
started
year.
sophomore year. Yeah.
Wow, you've really progressed.
Yeah, I got a lot better. I just started playing like every day in the summer, and
That's awesome.
practice makes not perfect, but
Mhm.
gets you better.
Get you better. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Any superstitions or routines you do before a golf meet?
Not usually. I just maybe I guess stretch, because
Uh-huh.
I feel if I'm tight during the round, I tend to shoot a lot higher than when I'm feeling good and loose. But I would just say like relaxing my nerves, like breathing before every shot, like breathing out, exhaling. That definitely helps a lot. So I would say that.
What's the favorite club in the bag?
In the bag, probably my 3-wood. I've
Really?
been hitting that money of late.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been
Off the tee or off the fairway?
off both.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Saying a lot.
Yeah. It's been my my money club.
Yes. Well, I did go to one golf meet a couple years ago, and I reported how much fun I had, and I was told you are not supposed to attend.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry you don't have spectators.
It's all. I mean, it's all good.
Oh, Coach is joining us.
There we go.
Coach just stepped in.
Yeah. So we'll take it.
Yeah, I got you. Sorry.
Who's your favorite partner to go out golfing with?
Probably Elias. I've been playing with him for a long time. Like since my sophomore year, he really got me into it too. And then like
Really?
since like summer, like that sophomore summer, going to junior summer, like we play all the time together. So I would say him.
Wow.
Well, we've been hearing great things about the golf team, and we're talking about it's one of the largest rosters I've seen.
Yeah,
So
it's amazing.
yeah, what part of the popularity besides the coach?
No, not the coach. Definitely it's the players. I think they've been doing a great job marketing program, getting out there and trying to get kids to get involved in golf.
Yeah.
And I just think what's going on in the world, it started with COVID. Golf has just exploded. And I think the younger kids, especially, we got a big freshman
Yes.
class. They've just embraced it. It's starting to take off.
Now it's the boys varsity team, or is it the co-ed? How is it listed as
Yeah,
CIC
it's
sport?
listed as boys, but we are co-ed. So we do have girls on our team.
Yeah.
And as we know, girls can play in any boys sport, and we love having the girls on the team. They bring a good vibe to the team.
Well, and it helps the competition level too.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's been enjoyable. Like I said, we're trying to rebuild the program because there were some dips over the last 5, 6, 7 years. So we're trying to get it back. We do face a lot of challenges. Obviously, we don't have our own course, so we have to reach out to local courses, and a few have been exceptional and really nice. Oxford Greens. We've gone over to Greenfield Farms in Southbury. Greg Miller's a pro there. He's let us come out and practice there. We practice up on the soccer field, not on the field. Parents that are soccer players, we don't dig up the soccer field.
I already said that.
We don't dig up the
Clarify.
soccer field. We go to Prospect Driving Range. So we're trying to find places, to practice and play, but it's a challenge.
Now, does everybody need their own clubs to come in, or do you have ways that they can play if they don't have their own clubs to get started?
Usually everybody has their own clubs but like I would think like last year you were letting our use your clubs, but yeah, it's mainly everyone's got to have their own clubs.
All right.
If someone shows up that really wants to play, I'll find a way to get them clubs. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
Do you need donations of clubs?
Oh, we'd love donations. Yeah.
Because I think I have a couple sets that I have sitting around. I'm thinking about getting back into it, but
yeah, you should.
You have some extra sets that
we could add you to the roster next year.
It's a great game.
It
gotta
is.
Get back into it.
Great getting outdoors. And
awesome.
walking the links, as it were. So I do enjoy a good day of golf.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you for coming on. Give us a little more insight to the golf team here, and congratulations on moving it along.
Yeah.
Getting closer to that state.
I was just looking. Did you
we're
look
close.
this morning? We are 16th now.
We're 16th now.
Top 16 qualify.
Oh,
nice.
So we are
there
real
you go.
close to the 17th. We're like 2/10 away. We're up in front of them.
We're in front of them
we're
now.
in 16 now.
Oh, let's
right.
make history.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Thanks,
On
Mr.
behalf
Amato.
of the show, don't forget she was Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.